Hi everybody, welcome to a pick a card reading, or a pick a charm reading I should say. In front of me today we've got 4 charms. From left to right we go 1 to 4 for 4 piles. And we're looking at who has their eye on you today. So you may or may not know this person. You may be drawn to more than one group because there could be more than one person with their eye on you. And this reading could go any way. So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. So take a minute to feel where your intuition's pulling you, and then in your reading we'll get some interesting signs and traits about this person, any initials and dates that might be important. We'll also get some tarot messages on them, and then we'll get a channeled message from their higher self as well. If you do like this reading, my Patreon link, will be below. If you'd like to check that out, I do monthly new moon readings, monthly full moon readings, and if you're in one of the top 2 tiers, you also get a monthly zodiac season pick a pile as well. That's enough for me for now. Let your intuition guide you towards a charm or more than one charm, and I'll see you over in your reading. Bye. Hi group 1, I hope you're doing well. So you guys have chosen our little knife and fork charm here, and every time I hold this, I start giggling like a little child because I keep thinking about, I feel like somebody would, if they could, they would like to eat you up for dinner. So obviously not in a gross way, like in a sexual way. So I feel like someone's very attracted to you. They think you're quite a snack or a treat, and they would very much like a taste. So we're going to get into your messages for who has their eye on you. First off, I'm going to start with my new little jar of tricks here, which has, initials, it's got signs, numbers, a few little messages, just basically, a jar of hints and signs about who this person is. So we'll start with these, and then we're going to wing it from there, because I haven't used these before, so I'll just kind of see where it takes me. So for group 1, who has their eye on group 1, the knives and forks pile? Who wants to eat group 1 up for dinner? Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, so I'm so excited. Let's have a look. Okay, we'll put them into kind of categories here. So obviously 1 or more signs could resonate, and there might be some that don't, because this is a general reading, so you just need to take what resonates for you and just leave the rest, okay? Didn't feel like I grabbed that many things, but anyways, all right. Okay, so we do have X and we have the word weeks. So this could be someone that you have some type of past with or some type of history with. And it could be in the recent weeks, or you may hear from them in the coming weeks, okay? June seems to be significant. So yeah, it could be very, very recent, this X that is has their eye on you. But June seems to be significant, so it could be your birth month, their birth month, or just a significant time. We've got Gemini and Taurus are the signs, so this person could be a Gemini or a Taurus, either sun, moon, or rising, or that's like their personality. So Taurus tells me that they are, actually let's start, I feel more drawn to start with Gemini, sorry. Gemini tells me that they are, quite analytical. They're very up in their head a lot. It tells me that they're quite outgoing and quite a free spirit. And then Taurus tells me that they also have like a sensible and stable side. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're like an air, sun, Earth Moon combination or vice versa, because it does seem like they can be grounded and stable, but they can also be very outgoing and spontaneous as well. So letters, we have X again, so I'm very certain that this pile, this is an X or someone that you have already dealt with or spoken to in the past. We've got G, O, N, Q, and X, so they could be important letters in your or their name. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And then dates. So we've got the 11th, the 31st, the 24th, the 13th, the 17th, the 22nd, and the 8th. So we do have June, so they could have been important dates in June, or this is just dates of your guys' birth, or any of these might be dates of the last time you saw them. So say you saw them 6 weeks ago on the 13th of June, 13th of May, or something like that. Excuse me. So they could be important numbers as well. All right, so let's bring all these over to the side. All right, so now we're going to ask, what would they say to you if they could say anything at all? Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. This card is, I've found a healthy balance. So like I said, this person could definitely be an ex, and maybe they had to go away and sort of find some type of, I don't know, balance. This card is saying I have decisions to make. So it's like I've found enough balance to make some healthy decisions. The Five of Swords, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the conflict. So this person is basically feeling regret or, facing the consequences for their actions. So if for some reason you guys drifted apart, it seems that they're feeling the consequences of this now, and they're feeling some type of regret around the situation. The Ten of Cups, I'm deeply committed and invested in this. So something has shifted within this person. The Joker, the red Joker, is a big yes. So it's like, yes, I'm deeply committed and invested. Like, you can trust me, basically. Four of Pentacles. I just want to see you let your hair down. The message that I channeled, that came from a song by, oh gosh, I know that Kendrick Lamar's in it. I don't know if it's his song or the other person's. And it's called Hair Down, or Let Your Hair Down. So it seems like this person wants to take you out and they want to have some fun with you. They want to see you literally let your hair down, and perhaps bring some fun into your connection. Nine of Swords. This card is, I'm losing sleep over this. So it does seem like they're getting very restless about whatever's happened, and they're desiring some type of movement. This card is Eureka, brace yourself. So it seems like they're going to be coming through with some communication of some kind very soon. This is, the message that I channeled with this card is creating a legacy. I can't quite remember the exact wording. But it is about creating a legacy. So I do believe that this person sees a lot of value in you, and they feel like you guys can create a legacy together. Okay, so we've got the No card coming out now. We've got the Black Joker. So when these two cards come out, this is like a message to say, ultimately, this is your decision in the end. So this person wants it, but ultimately it's your decision in the end, whether you take them back or give them another chance. We have here the Six of Cups. This is, can we fix this? So yeah, it's ultimately, it's your decision. Do you think we can fix this? And Two of Cups, this is deeper than the physical realm. So this person fully acknowledges that there's like a spiritual type of connection here, and that this goes beyond, superficial love. This is something super deep. There's a very incredible bond here. There's a very incredible attraction as well. with that knife and fork. I can't get over that. Yeah, very, very deep attraction, a very, very deep and spiritual connection, and a lot of what seems to be, to me, very genuine love. So what we might do now is, let's see. Let's ask what action they're going to take with the Mythic Tarot. And then we might get some advice for you, group 1. So let's see. What action is this person going to take towards group 1? So far, I'm seeing a very positive, happy energy for this. I don't feel like there's any warnings so far. I do have messages of warnings in my paper messages. Not everything in this deck is positive. There are obviously negative messages as well. So overall, you have a very trustworthy reading, I would say. So if this is something that you would like to pursue, then I would absolutely, at this stage, say go for it. Hopefully I don't eat my words shortly, but let's see what action this person is taking towards group 1. What action is this person taking towards group 1? Okay, so we've got the Sun in reverse and we've got Strength. We've got 2 more cards for what action will this person take towards group 1. Four of Swords in reverse. And the Emperor reverse. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick sip of tea. Okay, so what I can see here is that this person, they've got some healing to do, and they need to, so while they acknowledge the power, oh sorry, excuse me, I just got choked up. I think this person gets quite choked up over this, actually. So although they acknowledge the power of this connection and the spiritual bond and the fact that this is like something that's just out of this world, they don't feel like they can come forward at the moment for that happy ending. So the Sun in reverse tells me that there's a few delays and some challenges that they're trying to overcome. So this Strength card is about, you know, bringing that inner peace about, like taming the beast within, working on your shadows, coming into like a healthy balance with yourself, and sort of standing in your power or reclaiming your power. This person, it seems, this is something that they've resisted for quite some time, and they've been in their ego for a while. So it does seem like at the moment, they're not going to be taking any action until they've sort of mastered themselves and stop putting off this healing that they need to do to bring them into their full power, because they're not harnessing their full power at the moment. They're still dealing with some ego behaviors, I want to say, with the Emperor in reverse. They're not in their full power. Their shadow sometimes gets the better of them, and it can affect sort of their values or their morals at times. So we will now finish up with a little bit of advice for you guys. So what is group 1's advice? What is their direct advice? What is group 1's advice? What is group 1's advice in relation to these messages? Oh. Okay, I don't really like to take that many at a time, so I'm going to be annoying and continue to shuffle. Oh, we left one behind. Oh, sorry, group 1. I just realized I just paused for a very long time. I thought I could hear someone at the door, but I think it's actually the cat. So, sorry about that. Okay, I'm actually going to take this one, seeing as it's been left out, and then I got distracted and held on to it for such a long time. So Chameleon, Soul Tribe, it is safe to be seen. So your advice is to maybe you just need to focus on yourself and being completely confident in who you are, not feeling like you have to blend in with people or surroundings, feeling confident in your light and who you are, and not dimming that light, because it does seem like you are attracting people from your soul tribe, including this person, and these are the people that will fully accept you for who you are. So you're just asked to embrace yourself in full and feel safe in showing your full self. What other advice do we have for group 1 in relation to this situation? Okay, so we have got here the cat, speak your truth, have strength, faith and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. And we've got the hare, strength, take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to the situation. All right, so there's really a message here about, like I said, embracing yourself in full. And then along with embracing yourself in full, it's about expressing yourself in full. And also, I feel like with this strength card, it's about like being confident and strong in who you are. So there's like a real overall message tied in, as well as a very different message within each card. So at the moment, it's really really important to make very clear decisions, like it says down here. And I do feel like your advice kind of relates to when this person comes back in. You really need to feel safe in communicating, and you really need to speak everything. You need to bring everything up that's in the dark or hidden or in the unknown, because you need to make sure that you know everything you need to know before you jump into this situation. If you jump in not asking the questions that you need to ask, they're going to niggle away at you, or they're going to eat away at you and cause further blocks. So, you know, when this person shows up, when they reveal themselves to you, speak your truth with strength, with faith. It's definitely needed to help this situation grow in the right way. So take the time to just, you know, bring all of everything that you've kept within you, bring all of that to light and make it known, bring it into the scene, so to speak, so that it can't affect you in the future, like it's resolved and it's left behind in full. On the bottom is the leafcutter ant, army of life, ask for help, seek support, you are not alone. I do sense that you're kind of someone that likes to do everything on your own, and that maybe you prefer not to ask for help or ask for support, but perhaps you need it. So this is just a message for you to ask for help if you need it. There are good people around you who are willing to help, but you just need to speak up your truth. You know, if you're not quite in your strength, it's okay. Just bring that to the light, make it known, and there will be good people around you to support you. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave your Who Has Their Eye on You reading, group 1. I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know how that went for you down below in the comments, and like it if you did enjoy it. If this is your first video that you've watched with me, feel free to subscribe for future uploads, or feel free to check out my Patreon, which is linked below, where I do monthly new moon and full moon and monthly zodiac picker cards. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to your reading for Who Has Their Eye on You. So this is a bit of a fun reading. You may or may not know this person. You may be aware of them or not. We just don't know. We're going to find out. But basically, I've got a few little homemade tools that I'm very excited to be using today, and we should get some interesting messages coming through. So you guys chose the elephant charm, and this immediately I had the trunk area pop into my head, and I was like, okay, either junk in the trunk or well endowed. So depending on gender, this is either someone with a good booty or someone well endowed, and that is a feature of them. But yes, very playful energy again so far, so it would be very interesting to see what we get. So I'm going to start with my clue jar, I'm going to start calling this. So this is like clues about a person, any sort of dates that you might connect, or how long it might be until you connect, things like that. So let's get some of these out. All right. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to just sort of lay them all out over here. Okay, oh, we've got a lot coming out here. All right, so we've got a lot of fire. Leo, Aries. We have got Feb, March. March is Aries 2. December is Sag/Capricorn, so that's some more fire. We've got Pisces, which is Feb, March. Oh, damn. So we've got some synchronicities coming out here. We've got Moon. So the Moon, I think of as this person could be any of these signs, could be their moon sign. Okay, so they're prominent. It could be the moon sign that's quite prominent in this reading, not their sun sign. So just keep that in mind. But also, I feel, oh, what was I just going to say? Oh, I completely blanked. Maybe it'll come back to me. I'll have to leave it for now. I don't want to just sit here thinking all day. Okay, we have twins. So this could be a twin flame situation. All right, I think that's all those. Okay, so now we're going to look at numbers/dates. And then we'll do initials. So we've got the number 2, or the second, 7 or the 7th. Oh, we have another 2, so 22. That's again very twin-like energy with 2 2s there. Okay, we've got 11, another 20 type number. So this is definitely like twin energy. We've got 15, 5, or the 15th and the 6th. We've got the 15th and the 5th. We've got the 6th. Okay, we've got the 20th or number 20. And then I think we're left with letters. So these are the letters that could be important. So initials for either you or this person. So you look for your initials or look for theirs if you know them. Otherwise, if you don't know them, it's probably one of these initials, but you just may not know, if that makes sense. Okay, so we've got L, E, S, K, G, C, and J. All right, so we had quite a lot coming out there. So like I said, these signs could be, with the moon coming out, I feel like they're either a Leo moon, Aries moon, or a Pisces moon. I'm just going to put those on the top there, I think. Yeah, so that could be a prominent moon sign. I also feel as though with the moon, there's a bit of an intuitive connection here, which doesn't surprise me because we've got the twin message coming out as well, and a few twinny signs here. So this could definitely be a twin flame situation. Let's get some more messages. So let's find out. I'm going to ask, so last time I did the channel messages first, and although it was like, there's nothing wrong with it, but this time I want to do the channel message last. So I'm just going to do it in reverse order now. Sorry, group 2 and group 3. Or maybe you're welcome, group 2 and group 3. Maybe it's better. All right, so group 2. Who has their eye on group 2? Who has their eye on group 2? Let's see, what is this person thinking / feeling? What is this person thinking / feeling on a very truthful, honest level? What is this person thinking and feeling about group 2? Who has their eye on group 2? Oh, we've got the Magician in reverse. Okay. Who has their eye on group 2? Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. Right. Let's get to the bottom of this. What's going on? Who has their eye on group 2? Oh, what's that? Oh, that one. The Star in reverse. Blowing everything all over the joint over here. Who has their eye on group 2? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got a lot of blocked energy here. So I'm going to call it. I feel like this is like a twin flame in separation type of scenario here. Yes, we've got Temperance in reverse. So there's a lot of fire here, which tells me that there's a lot of passion and a lot of excitement about this connection when it's, you know, when you guys are communicating and when you're in each other's presence. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of excitement. You know, it's a whole lot of, yeah, just fiery energy in general. But right now it seems like this person's not in alignment. So the Magician in the upright is someone who's very aligned. They have all the resources they need to create opportunities for themselves, but this person's obviously not in their power. And it does seem like if they were to come back in and ask for a opportunity with you, it would be under false pretenses. At the moment, their vision for the future is very warped. They're seeing things through quite a negative lens. And it seems like the divine has blocked this for a reason. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, this is like the divine has just put a complete pause on this for healing to take place, because until that healing comes, there's no breakthrough, there's no movement, there's no yeah, there's like not really any way forward at all. So yeah, this person's, I feel like they're dealing a lot with their own sort of shadow. I feel like they're either in their shadow side or they're working on it. But right now, yeah, they just don't have a very positive outlook on themselves or the future. So I feel like the divine is kind of looking after you in this situation. So let's what do I want to do next? Let's get, we'll just go to your advice, and then we'll channel the message from them, and then we'll go to your advice. I don't want to mix and match energy, so let's keep in their energy, and let's channel a message from their higher self. So what would group 2's higher self say to group 2, if they could say anything at all? What would group 2's person say to group 2? All right. Okay, let's see. So the first card that we have coming out here, this is the Four of Cups, or the equivalent to the Four of Cups. And the message to come out with that one is, I'm ignoring other opportunities. So even though this person can't give you what you need right now and they're not quite in alignment, they're also not giving anything to anybody else. So I feel like they're trying to let you know that just because they're not with you doesn't mean they're out running amok. It does seem as though they are working on sort of their healing and just really focus on themselves. Like they're ignoring other things to kind of prioritize themselves at the moment. The Four of Clubs here is the equal or the equivalent to the Four of Wands, which the message that I channeled for that originally was, I'm celebrating a win. But what I feel like the message is here is that they're trying to get into more of a winning mindset. They're trying to create a win for themselves. So they're trying to like sort of realign and heal to make themselves feel like they're in a better position in life, because right now they don't feel like they have a lot to offer, and they want to get themselves into more of an energy where they feel confident and worthy. We've got the Seven of Spades, which is the equivalent to the Seven of Swords. It says, the deceit is catching up to me. So this person has obviously lied or betrayed you or others in the past, and now it's catching up to them. And this is what a lot of what they're trying to resolve at the moment is to do with that. We've got the Four of Swords, which is about healing again. So they've got 3 fours that have come out so far, which definitely does indicate that they're trying to find their stability. They're really focused on getting a nice, solid, sturdy foundation beneath them to build upon. Doing a lot of healing. The Five of Diamonds is like the Five of Pentacles, which is all about basically taking an L and bouncing back from it. So this person feels like they've taken a massive loss when it comes to you, and now they need to try to do what they can to bounce back. Five of Wands. This is, just looking at my notes, sorry, I've forgotten that one. Oh, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. So that could definitely be they maybe, and the Three of Cups, okay. Those two together, I'm kind of looking at, they feel like there's competition around you, and I feel like this affects their hope and their positive outlook. So they obviously there's a lot of attraction here, and there's a very passionate sacral connection. So obviously if they feel that way about you, then they're pretty sure that other people desire you in that way as well, and they feel like there's some competition around that. So this is a concern of theirs, is that they're worrying about some competition. Yeah, look at that, there it is. This is the Queen of Wands, and she is like confident, she's attractive, she is, she's sexy, she draws people in. So this person, that's how they see you. Like they fully are aware that there's probably a lot of people out there who see your worth or have that same desire that they do, and they're very in their head about this. This is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is all about my mind has imprisoned me. So this person is literally stuck in their head because they know that there's other people out there desiring you. And they feel like there's competition. So they feel like people are noticing you and, you know, wanting to create something with you. So they are kind of in a bit of a rush to do their work, but it's probably taking them a little bit of time, which is probably causing a little bit of impatience. But let's see what we've got here now. Let's just go like that. All right, so I feel like this person's really working on discovering their truth and standing in their power before they come in with that new beginning. So they know what they want, but they want to be in the right energy to come through. So obviously they feel like you're someone that they have to work hard to measure up to. They obviously place you on a bit of a pedestal in a good way. And I feel like they just want to make sure that they can measure up to that worth. They also want to tell you that everything that you do doesn't go unnoticed, which I feel like they're trying to say they watch everything you do. So if you feel like you're not getting attention or that they're not noticing you, that they're not thinking about you, they definitely are. They're definitely watching everything that you do. But that Five of Spades is I think did I say before that one of these was dealing with the aftermath of some conflict? I think I might have mixed one of those messages up, but it's funny that that came out in the end anyway. I know we had too many cooks in the kitchen. Oh, maybe that was in the previous reading. I could be getting confused now. I could be getting a little bit foggy. Anyway, yeah, so that one is I'm dealing with the aftermath of some conflict, and this is I'm regaining my balance. So they are facing karma. They are facing the aftermath of the behaviors and the actions that they've taken in the past, and now they're having to recover and regain their balance back from that. So basically that is what they would tell you. And now we're going to finish off your message with some advice for yourself. So this is the Spirit Animal Wisdom Oracle deck. So we're going to get some advice for group 2, please. What advice can the spirit animals give to group 2 in regards to this situation? What is group 2's advice in relation to the situation? Okay, we've got 3, and I will take them because 3 is the number that I want to get from this deck. So first we have a flamingo, and that's unity heart. You are being called to work on collective healing. Okay, so I feel like while this person's healing themselves, you're being called to work on yourself as well. Collective healing is like acknowledging that when you heal, the world heals with you. Every individual that heals and, you know, discovers their light or goes on the path to enlightenment affects the whole world. So while this person's healing, you know, you should work on your own healing, and if there's anybody around you that you can help heal as well, if you have enough to give, obviously, there could be people that you're connected to that could benefit from, you know, sharing your healing journey. Can we see them down there? Okay, what I might do is shift some of those. Okay. Next we've got the panda, balance. So ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. I feel like this is not about asking the other person this, but I feel like this is asking yourself or your higher self, how can I bring balance to the situation and into my heart so that when it does come back around, we're getting a clean slate. There's no leftover resentment or leftover harsh feelings that haven't been resolved. Everything's balanced, it's harmonized, and you're able to welcome it in freely when it does come in. So how can you bring balance to the situation and your heart? And the sea turtle, conservation, make conscious choices. So I guess you're being asked to bring more awareness into your everyday choices. Perhaps that can mean literally like taking care of the earth and conservation. Maybe you're asked to start putting a little bit more effort into that. Or it could just be about making conscious choices in general. So are you doing anything on autopilot? You know, are you in like a robotic mode where you do the same thing in the same order every day? Is it time to switch things up? Bring some awareness to your choices and just start to ask yourself why you make the choices that you do, and if it's time to maybe make different ones. Maybe you're in a habit of just kind of doing the same thing, or not being fully mindful or present when you're navigating through your daily tasks, and that could just be a message about being aware and bringing your conscious mind into your daily tasks as well. That's also kind of like a form of mindful meditation. On the bottom, which I'll just have a quick look at because we did for the last deck, we've got Eagle, ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. So given that you guys are twins, there could definitely be a connection when it comes to like ancestors. So you guys could share ancestors or something like that. Obviously, we always reincarnate with the same souls in many different ways. So it seems like your or their ancestors are trying to hold space for you guys to heal the past, to create a better future, to soar to new heights, things like that. So there's a lot of ancestral support around you helping this healing journey along. So, you know, your guides could be helping this person, their guides could be helping you, vice versa. But that's the message that I'm getting here. So I hope you enjoyed that group too. If you're interested, my Patreon link is down below. I do monthly new moon, full moon, and zodiac picker piles. And sometimes I do like bonus extendeds and things like that. There's 3 subscription levels, so check that out if you're interested. But if this is where I leave you, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading for Who Has Their Eye on You. You guys chose the Eiffel Tower. So, what comes through with this? I feel like maybe there could be a connection to literally like Paris, France, or just a cultural difference, or there's a distance between you two. Maybe it's someone, you know, like a long distance admirer of some kind. But we'll get some more specific messages through for you. But that's what comes in with that charm at this stage. So I've got some little homemade tricks as I've explained to the other piles. I'm super excited to use these. So in here is just a whole lot of hints and messages. Well, not really messages, but like dates, months, star signs, letters or initials, I should say, and any types of hints that we can get through about this person. So who has their eye on Group 3? Who has their eye on Group 3? Okay. I feel like there's a lot here. Oh gosh. What have we got? We've got weeks. Oh, we've got the shades. We've got the shades coming out. Oh, but we also have soulmate coming out. So there's something unseen or unknown about this. Divine timing, weeks. We've got ascendant. It's a number. That's a letter. That's a number. It's a number. It's a letter. Oh, we've got moon. We've got another number. Oh, we've got twin and soulmate coming out. Jeez Louise. All right, we've got January. We've got Cancer season. We've got Pisces again coming out. Oh, so we're not actually getting a lot of signs. I thought we'd get more signs, but anyways, at least it's been consistent throughout every group. Okay, so we have Cancer and Pisces coming out, and we have the month of January coming out. So that could be a birth month or just an important month in the connection. And we've got moon and we've got rising. So this tells me that even if this person is not a water sign, they very much come across as a water sign, or they probably have a water moon. So regardless of their sun sign, emotionally they're very much a water energy, or they come across as very much of a water energy, which is someone that's very in touch with their emotions. Whether they express it or not, they're very in touch with their emotions, they're intuitive, quite sensitive, possibly connect to music like a lot. So there could be a musical connection that comes to mind for this. Okay, so we have the number 9 or the 9th of the month. We have 16 or the 16th. We've got 22, which is a very twin soulmate number. So 22 or the 22nd, 12 or the 12th, and 30 or the 30th. Oh, and we've got 18 or the 18th. And letters, we've got Q, we've got J, we've got another J. So they could have the same letter for their first and last name, or they could have double letters in their name. It doesn't have to be double J, like double anything. We've got N, E, G, U, S, or us. Cute. Us, Gus. Us, Gus. We've got H, we have got P, and we've got Q again. So yeah, it could definitely be double letters in someone's name here, but those are the initials. Okay, so it definitely seems as though we have another twinny soulmatey type energy coming through here, but there's something that is shady or unseen, or something that you don't, something that you don't see about this. So we're going to definitely clarify this little shade here and find out what that's about. But yeah, so there could be like some karma being cleared or something here between you and a soulmate, or you and a twin. And it does seem like divine timing is at play, but it does look like something significant is going to occur within weeks. So first off, let's use the Mythic Tarot, and we're going to find out what is unseen or unknown, or what's shady about this situation. Oopsie. This can also represent that someone's watching you, but you don't realize. So if you guys are separated and you just think it's like fully over, or maybe you're not watching them, this person's watching you. Excuse me. But if you don't know, now you know. All right. So what are the sunglasses here for, Spirit? What is unseen, unknown, or shady? The Sun. Well, I feel like it's saying what you can't see or what you don't see is soon coming to light, like with the sun, like it's dark sun. So it's like it's going to come to light, and it's something happy and positive that you're not seeing. So it's not a negative, it's something happy and positive. Can you give us more on that, please? Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Oh my gosh. Something happy and positive, and then Three of Swords comes out. Oh, why so contradictory? Let's see. This could be a happy new beginning after a period of pain and separation, actually. That's what you're not seeing. Maybe you don't see this coming, but this is coming. That's definitely what it looks like to me, is that you don't see coming a happy new beginning. So get your shades ready, because it's going to get real bright. It does look like there is like a bright new beginning after a period of pain and loss. That's all I can say there. So will we leave them out or will we put them back? We'll leave them out. We'll just pop them there. We'll move you back over here. We're going to find out... I'm going to continue asking who this person is and just see what else we can find out about them. And then we're going to get a channeled message from their higher self to see what they would like to say to you. All right, so who is this person? Who has their eye on group 3, please? Five of Cups in reverse. Now, in this deck, to me, it always looks like someone doing a runner and leaving a bit of a mess behind. So this could be someone that came in and disrupted things a little bit and then left very suddenly. Wow, 10 of Cups. This is absolutely a soulmate or twin flame situation. This is, maybe they ran away out of fear because it was such a strong connection that it just like freaked them out for a bit. And they had to kind of go and get their strength and kind of build up to this. What else can you tell me about this person? Who has their eye on group 3? Who has their eye on group 3? Page of Swords in reverse. Someone that you haven't spoken to for a little while at least. This means that communication has been blocked. The Page of Swords in reverse is someone who's not speaking up or can't find the right way to express themselves. And the Tower in reverse. I feel like there's like a bit of an unexpected transformation. An unexpected transformation could be on the way here. Let me just actually get a clarifier. Can you clarify the Tower in reverse, please? Yeah, there you go. An unexpected transformation that results in quite a celebration. Now I'm rhyming, look at me. Oh gosh. So yeah, an unexpected transformation that literally it results in some type of celebration, some type of stability or foundation or something. Yeah, some sort of foundation is going to be created as a result of this transformation. It's going to be something that stabilizes the situation. And in this particular deck with the Four of Wands, I kind of always see this as like a return, like someone returning from a journey or returning from a, returning after some time. So, yeah, like this could be this person's return. if you decide to welcome them in. So now we're going to channel a message from this person's higher self and ask what they would like to say to you. First, I might just give this a bit of a shake. Alright. Why am I singing? Oh my god. Okay, what would group 3's person say to group 3? What would their higher self, rather? What would their higher self like to say to group 3? Oh, I don't know if that's going to be enough. So I'll start and I'll see how we go. So the first card, but this is a no. So we'll find out why that is. Okay, there's a few more than I thought. Let's see how we go first. Oh, 3 8s. I'm not even sure why, but I always consider 8 to be quite an abundant number, and like a number of miracles and manifestations. So maybe like one or both of you have been manifesting this to come back together. That's just a little quick message before I start. Okay, so what have we got here? We have the 8 of Cups, which is, so this message is, I need to leave and find myself. But we have no right before it. So I almost feel like this person originally was like, no, I need to leave and find myself, or I need to leave and find myself. And then they've quickly, they've left the situation thinking that that's what they wanted. And then they've quickly realized that that's not what they want. The 6 of Clubs, which is the 6 of Wands. The message with that is your success is inspiring. So this person thinks that you're quite successful. They feel quite inspired by maybe your growth, your journey, the way that you're, or the life that you're creating. They find it quite inspiring. The 8 of Pentacles, they're letting you know that they're now focused and they're ready to do what it takes. The 8 of Swords is, my mind has imprisoned me. So I feel like what they're saying is they're ready to do what it takes to break free of their own limitations. You know, they're ready to work hard and break out of any patterning or conditioning that they've kind of adopted over the course of their life. They feel as though the Queen of Clubs is the Queen of Wands, and it's saying they could either be viewing you as this, or they're saying to you, I'll do what it takes to be successful with you. Like the Queen of Wands is someone attractive and they're driven to do what they want and they usually succeed. So they could either view you as that, or they're just saying to you that they're determined to come through and get what they want and they're determined to succeed in doing so. The 3 of Spades is, I'm experiencing pain and loss. So I feel like they're saying that that's what they're experiencing without you. You know, when they fled the connection, it brought them, you know, further pain, further loss. But it's also, it seems as though like this card can be about primal instincts. So it's almost as though them backing off kicked their instincts into gear, and they realized that actually they want to come back and succeed here. They feel like that you actually make a really good team. The 3 of Pentacles is all about, you know, good collaboration, good teamwork. So they feel like that you and them make a good team. That doesn't quite sound right in my head. And they're healing their wounds in order to come back to you. So yeah, it does seem as though they kind of walked away or ran away and then immediately regretted their choice. And that's just a big like, no, why did I do that? They're very inspired by you. They're very inspired to take action and commit to doing what it takes to sort of win you over, essentially. And it does seem like that's what they're going to do, possibly within weeks. So it's not going to be very long for you guys, pile 3. So how long are we? All right, so now we're going to get some advice for yourselves in regards to this situation. So what can group 3 do in relation to these messages, or what should they do? What's their advice? All right, what's group 3's advice? Okay, so we've got the flamingo coming out here, which is unity heart. You're being called to work on collective healing. So the message behind this card is essentially it's about how we're all connected, and when one person heals, it helps the world heal. So this is almost saying like you and this person are very connected. The more you heal, the more they're inspired to heal as well. It seems like they kind of energetically seem to follow your lead. So on a spiritual level, it seems like they do kind of, they follow after you, or you're some type of guiding force in their life. Oh, dog, divine service. So how can you serve yourself better? Obviously, there's not a lot you can do in this situation. It's down to how long this person waits until they come in. But in that time, how can you serve yourself better? That's about showing yourself loyalty and love, self-care, honoring yourself, and really prioritizing yourself and your needs. And in doing so, that fills your cup up and gives you a lot to offer other people as well. And we have the bat. Listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. So that was a message I got for your person as well. So it seems that this kind of energetic bond, or this spiritual bond that you share, means that you're kind of mirroring each other. So it does seem like you're releasing some deep soul patterns and some outdated beliefs, and maybe some trauma or experiences in your past that you've had to work on letting go. Just slide that onto there a little bit. Can we see that now? Yes. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is starfish, intuition. I think I just said intuition instead of intuition. Listen to your soul's truth. Think less and feel more. 100%. So if you know on an intuitive level that there's something really special between you two, even if reality doesn't reflect it, trust your intuition and understand that this person feels exactly the same, but it's just a case of divine timing. They had some work to do. Things had to happen this way for them to work out properly, I suppose you could say, to work out for the better, to work out for the long term. So trust that the divine is working with you and working for you, and just focus a lot on yourself until then, or until it does happen. So we're going to put this I'm out of space. Oh, I'm out of space. I'm an alien. Oh God, 3 groups in and I'm starting to lose my mind. All right, guys, I think it's a good signal that I'm ready to go. I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, I do monthly new moon, full moon, and zodiac picker cards over on my Patreon, which is in my description box below for you to have a look at. But if this is where I leave you, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. Hi group 4, welcome to your reading for Who Has Their Eye on You. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I feel like I'm a little bit crooked up here. Sorry about that. Okay, so you guys have selected this love charm, which almost didn't even make this reading, but then after I did 3 piles, I got a very, very strong urge to do a fourth. So I just followed that, and we got the word love as your charm here. So I'm going to have to re-record the intro and add in the fourth charm in the fourth pile, but that's okay. So first off, we're going to start this reading with our messages here, which I'm actually just going to give a quick shake first. And in this reading, we are looking at who has their eye on you. So with the love charm, this could very well be someone who feels they are in love with you, or they want to, that's what they would like to tell you, obviously, with that charm. But we'll get more info on this person, and then we can figure out whether you know them or whether this is a stranger or what, because love is a very strong message in that charm. So let's find some more out about this person. Whoa. Okay, I feel like that is a lot of things, but I didn't, wow, okay. Okay, so first off, let's try to find, let's try to organize these. So we've got Feb, April, okay, so where's my, I'm just gonna make sure that I could leave as much space as possible. So weeks, days, Feb, April, July. God, how annoying am I having to sort through all of these? Feel free to fast forward. Okay, they're all letters. That's a sign. That's a moon. So we've got Libra. We've got moon rising. Okay, we've also got November. Oh, we've got, oh, juicy. We've got X, we've got shades, we've got twin. I'm getting a mixture of energies, so I actually feel like we're actually going to have a few people that end up picking group 4. So we're going to have to break this all the way down. Let's see. So we've got letters or initials. Please just focus and take note, because it seems like we have a few. Okay, we've got W, we've got I, we have got J, we have got H, E, Q. I feel like Q's come out in every group, and like, what the hell, like Q, really? P, O, how? I see how and I see hope. Anyways, and then numbers, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got, oh, we also have an S, guys, show. So we've got 2, 3, 6, 8, 11, 12, 15, 27, 29. So they could be important dates of any kind, whether it's a birthday, regardless. They're the important numbers. Could just be a lucky number that shows up for some people, or just take it as it resonates. Okay, but what we can see here is that there's something either shady or unseen or unknown about this situation with the sunglasses. So either you don't know this person's watching you, like they're kind of like quietly stalking, like, you know, social media, or quietly asking around about you, or whatever the case. It does seem like you have connected with them in the past at some point, because we have the X there, but that could just be for some of you. So for some of you, this is like an X stalking that you don't know about, and then for some of you, this is a twin stalking that you don't know about. So we have 2 groups of people in this group. Some of you it's an X, some of you it's a twin. So I do get the feeling that for some of you, it's a good thing, and for some of you it's probably not a good thing, because it could be like karmic or something. But let's go into the tarot and we'll find more out about this. So who has their eye on group 3? What else can you tell us? After this, we'll get a channeled message from them from my little mini card deck and see what they would say to you. All right. I feel like this person could have quite well-balanced emotions, or they seem to be like very neutral or something. Because with the Libra and the moon, I just feel like that's trying to say that they're kind of a well-balanced emotional person, or well-balanced emotionally. Or they just come across that way. With the rising sign, I feel like that's like the way that we come across. So they come across as a very emotionally stable person. Or they come across as like emotionally indifferent. Oh, do we want those? Okay. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles. So that's more Libra energy coming through, actually. So more air energy. So it definitely seems like this person comes across as someone who's quite emotionally indifferent. Maybe they don't really express or share their emotions very well. And this could definitely well be due to fears of being rejected, or not being accepted, or not being received well with this Five of Pentacles. They seem to have like rejection wounds or abandonment wounds that make them feel very hurt when they don't feel well received. So I feel like they've kind of shut off emotionally, and they're just very logical, intellectual people. Who has their eye on group 3? All right, we've got the Two of Pentacles. I'm also getting with this is that this is kind of that unseen message. It's like they kind of, like, look at him. He's like out in the dark trying to hide himself. It's like he's lurking. So I definitely feel like this person is like lurking on your social media, like trying to get a glimpse of you, or like what they're doing is just very hidden away. Like I definitely feel like you probably don't realize, or they don't leave much of a trace that they're doing so. Again, with this Two of Pentacles, it just seems like they're just very well balanced. I feel like they almost just come across as someone who just really has their head on straight. I feel like I'm missing something with this Two of Pentacles, to be honest. I don't always do 4 piles, so maybe I'm getting a little bit drained. Let's get another card. Who has their eye on group 3? Two. I don't really like to take 2. I just really want 1, please. Who has their eye on group 3? 1 more card, please. Okie dokie. So we have the Death card in reverse. So that's also Scorpio energy, and we do have November over here. All right, so this could definitely be like someone that you're going to have a rebirth with, or it is someone that you have experienced an ending with. So What's on the bottom here? The Empress in reverse. So I feel like a transformation may be taking place to help birth a new beginning for some of you. And for others of you, I just feel like this is someone that you are just not receptive to at all. Like this is someone that you have become indifferent towards. So if this is your ex, I feel like that this is someone that you're just not receptive to. In fact, if you found out that they were still watching you, you'd probably be quite pissed. So I'm actually, yeah, there's definitely two collectives in this reading. So for some of you, it's someone that you're just not going to be very interested in hearing about. Because it's not someone that you would give another chance to. Like the rebirth is just off the table. You're not receptive to that whatsoever. And maybe that's why they stay hidden in the dark. And then if this is a twin, there's like a transformation taking place to remove the blocks in order to create or birth a new beginning for the two of you. So let's have a look and see what this person would say to you. This is going to be very interesting actually, because we have these two different collectives. Let's see. What does group 4's person wish to say to group 4? I hope I haven't been calling you guys group 3. Group 4's person, what would they like to say to group 4? All right, so this message is quite short, so I'm not going to be at all surprised if we have, if I need to pull more cards and that we get two different messages in this situation. It could very well be that we get two short messages from both parties. So anyways, let's get started. So first of all, these are the same. No, oh my god, what am I talking about? No, they're not. That's the diamond. That's pentacles. Never mind. Okay, so this card's message that I channeled was let me take care of you. Obviously, the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. So this is someone that wants to come in and take care of you. The Four of Clubs is I'm celebrating a win. The Five of Diamonds, which is the Five of Pentacles. So they could have been recovering from a financial loss of some kind, and they're celebrating a win over this. So either that, or they've achieved some sort of win over an emotional loss or a physical loss of some kind. So they have basically triumphed over some type of wound or some type of loss. We have the Nine of Swords. That's saying I'm losing sleep over this. And then the Nine of Cups is saying I need to be happy first. So I feel like they're getting very restless and they are losing sleep, but the reason that they're not coming in just yet is because they want to make sure that they are completely, fully, I guess, whole, and that they have a lot to give you, and don't find themselves repeating any negative cycles from the past. The Four of Cups is saying I'm ignoring other opportunities. And the Jack of Diamonds is saying, let's take our time and do it right. So they're not indulging in anybody else. They're not entertaining other people. They're not entertaining other options. But they just want to take their time and make sure they do it right this time when they come back through. Yes, I am going to get another message. So the X. What does the X want? Because I definitely feel like that's the twins message. And then this X, what would the X say to group 4? Oh, a whole lot. Okay. Right, so this one's going to be a little bit longer, obviously. So we first got the Six of Swords, which is saying that this person they're saying that they're leaving a comfort zone. Then we've got the Eight of Cups, which is talking about I need to leave and find myself. So it does seem like this person's trying to say to you that basically they have decisions to make and they're not someone that can commit because they have to find themselves, and they're really focused on getting more and finding more and doing more and being more in life. So basically, I feel like this person is like, I'll just keep going, but with all this fire energy, and we have a few, like quite a lot of swords and fire, it's very like, it's like they've got a very smooth tongue. Like they know what to say to make it sound harmless, but it just seems like it's all very superficial. So I'll just give you the message, but I just want you to know that the way I feel is like it's a very superficial message, okay? Yeah, so we have, I need to leave a comfort zone to go and find myself because I have so many decisions to make that it's very hard for me to decide on one path forward, or to commit to one path forward. My primal instincts are my focus, and I'll do what it takes to be successful in that regard. So basically their message here is that they are following how can I word this eloquently? If this is basically they're sleeping around, they're following their instincts, you know, they're just in their ego, and they're very driven towards just exploring themselves, and not getting tied to a comfort zone. They're trying to tell you here that they are healing wounds and trying to find their truth, but this is like a cover for I just want to get fucked up. I don't know if you know that song by Elijah Blake, but that's the song that came to mind with that, is that they just want to party, have fun, and celebrate life. We've then got this message here is my mind has imprisoned me, and this message here is, well, that's interesting. Those who mind don't matter, which comes from that saying, I think by Dr. Seuss, which is something about like, I'm not going to say this right, but it's like, do as you please because, or be your true self because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. So I feel like this person's being imprisoned by this need for validation by people who will only accept them a certain way. So I feel like this person puts themselves out of alignment to blend in or fit in with people rather than facing painful endings or ending previous cycles that they've become so used to. When assessing this is just saying the end game, like it's the end game. So instead of just ending things that aren't good for them, they'll conform and adjust themselves to remain in that situation. When viewing their options, which the Seven of Cups is about options, it's saying that I'm being pulled in multiple directions. And with the King of Wands here, it's I'm an opportunist with my eye on the prize. So basically all of their options, like they'll just grab any opportunity, their eye is on the prize, which to them at the moment is like sex and indulging and having fun and physically connecting with others for a good time, not a long time. That's where this person's at. So it's kind of a little bit more truthful than we thought, but I feel like it starts off quite superficially, but then as we get going, the truth kind of comes out about this person's intentions and their real energy. So you'll have to take that one as it resonates, guys. I might just get, because we're running a little bit over for this group, I think I'll get one card of advice for the first collective and one card of advice for the second collective. So for those that are dealing with the twin, what is their advice? What is the best advice for them in one card? So this says leaf cutter ant, army of life. Ask for help, seek support, you're not alone. So if you're struggling with anything, this is just letting you know that it's okay to ask for help, to be receptive to help. And it's okay to ask for support. We all cycle through life and there's no weakness in needing support. And you definitely have people around you who are more than willing to offer you that support and that kindness that you need, or the help that you need. And those that are dealing with the shady ex, what's their advice, please? What is the best advice for the people dealing with a shady ex, please? Must be a very important card. What is the advice for the people dealing with a shady ex? The squirrel, spiritual maintenance, be your own caretaker. Yes, so take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, focus on yourself, prioritize your spiritual wellness, which is like your holistic well-being. I also see spiritual maintenance as taking care of your energy and protecting it from that is not in your highest good, aka this person. So care for yourself by making sure that you put up healthy boundaries. You protect your energy like a squirrel protecting its acorns, and really focus on filling yourself up. On the bottom of the deck, I feel like for the whole, for all of you, grounding your energies and emotions deep into the earth with the elephant there. Regardless of whether you're in the ex situation or the twin situation, you're just someone that can benefit from grounding and getting into nature, which is actually another message of this card here. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, getting your bare feet into the earth to really ground your energies can be very helpful / beneficial to you. So that is where I leave you guys. I hope you've enjoyed these readings today. If you're keen to check out my Patreon, the link's below. I do monthly new moon, full moon, and zodiac season picker piles. So if you're interested in checking that out, please do. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.